So, I decided to make a review on the Cane Creek subdivision and what I think of it. I don't think it's a very good route in my opinion. Go ahead and attack me in the comments reusing the "if you don't like it, don't buy it." What's even the point of pointing out obvious problems on routes then, huh, fanboys? Anyways, let's get into our first part of the video. Chapter 1: The Locos. The locomotives are, unsurprisingly, already things they had in the game. These locomotives in question are the SD40-2 and the AC4400CW, which are of course reused content from Sandpatch Grade, which honestly makes my blood boil. There are a lot of examples of them reusing content, like with the ENSF SD70 Ace, or the 2 Heritage Packs, which you can just get them off of the Creators Club. All you get from that is your money taken from you. That's it. Speaking of which, you can't even use the SD70 Ace, which, as you know, is already from Sherman Hill, which is extremely disappointing. I'm not saying that Dovetail is lazy or anything, but the fact is they just need to add more services on this route. I don't see them even seeing this video anyway. On the other hand, the rolling stock isn't that much the same as I see from other routes with UP. Even though the coal cars are older than the actual route coming from the Peninsula Corridor, which isn't really a major problem in my opinion. But maybe if they did a few updates, then I wouldn't really care much. The scenery on this route isn't really that bad. Going through the canyons is pretty cool, but that doesn't change the fact that the route itself is pretty boring in general. All you have is a boring way of potash with rugged terrain, and a boring way there with decent scenery. That's all. That's all you get after wasting $27 on this route. Well, at least this time, considering it is an older route, it is at $40, which I think it is a reasonable price for this route, considering how boring it is in my opinion. Including the fact you can't even use the rolling stock on the Cajon Pass, which IRL has the UP run on it. I wonder why it was that hard making it a part of the route, or at least changing the horrific horn on the ES44C4. I do think this route is meh.
I don't really think the terrain
not
is
my
that
favorite
bad,
freight
but
route
it's just overall not
considering
exciting.
how they didn't even bother to add new rolling stock. Why would they not add the SD70M as well? Come on, Dovetail, come on. It could have turned out a lot better if they added more locomotives and newer locos that are welcome to the rolling stock. But they had to reuse the AC4400CW and the SD40-2. You just love to grab our cash, don't you, Dovetail? I simply don't understand. Why didn't they add new logos in the first place? It is extremely lazy to just take recycled content out of the bin and use it on a different line. Sorry for the sudden outburst. I also don't like how they come up with this route in particular. I mean, yeah, it doesn't take place in California or Massachusetts. I just think they could have chosen a different route, like the Northern Metro UP, don't ask why that, or the Altamont Commuter Express.